Hello, this is Guitar with Dodo. Today we're going to be doing Townes Van Zandt's Fairly Well Miss Carousel from the Townes Van Zandt album. I've run through this a couple times already, just trying to get this video to go. So the intro is going to have two parts. Play the first part first, which is kind of like a dramatic part of the intro, a little pizzazz. So you run through it slowly the first time. Third finger, fifth string, third fret. Then you move that over to your fifth string, third finger, third fret. Play that twice. And you move down to your fifth fret on the fifth string, but you move from your third to your first finger. The reason for that is for every fourth fret, you're out of fingers, so you got to reset with the first finger. So it goes. And then you move with your third finger to the seventh fret. But you play that twice too, but on the second time, you hammer down on your eighth fret. So you play the seventh, but you let go, but you quickly move your pinky to the eighth fret, so it gives it a unique sound instead of going. It just gives it a little bit of a quick sound, unique sound of moving the notes quickly. So after you hammer down the eighth, you move back to your seventh, but you don't hammer, and you play that. But when you move back to the seventh, you slide up to your fifth. So slide is you play the seventh, but as you move to your fifth, instead of going third first, you do third, and then you slide that third finger up the fretboard to your fifth fret. Also gives it a unique sound. Switching between the notes quickly. And then you play a dyad. So dyad is when you play two notes at the same time. And in our case, it is moving your first finger to the sixth string, third fret, and keeping your third finger on the fifth fret that you just moved up from the seventh fret. You pluck the fifth and sixth, and then after that, you move your third finger back to your sixth string, third fret, and then to finish it off, you play the fifth string, third fret twice. Go through that slowly in case I spoke too quickly. So it's as you tell, it takes practice to hammer correctly. This is what it should sound like at the speed of the song. A little quicker than that, but it's more important that you get the notes to sound clearly before you move on to speed. Now, the second part of the intro is when you move on to the main chord of all your verses. So the first chord is your C major chord. Use that chord a lot in songs. So you play your C major, you do third finger, fifth string, third fret, second finger, fourth string, second fret, and then first finger, second string, first fret. So all together it should sound like. And then you move to your E minor chord, which is your second finger, fifth string, second fret, and then your fourth string, second finger, second fret. Third finger, fourth string, second fret. And then you move to your F chord. I play the F chord this way. It's third finger, fourth fret, third finger, fourth string, third fret. Third finger, fourth string, third fret. Speak slowly. Second finger, third string, second fret. And then, as like a small bar chord, you play your first finger over your first two strings, 1 and 2, your low E and your B, your high E and your B, and then 4 down. So it's 5 down, 6 down, 4 down. And then you move back to your E, and then you go to your D minor. D minor is 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret, try not to flip y'all off, 2nd finger, 2nd finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret. When I cannot be nervous doing this, readjust that, and then 1st finger, 1st string, 1st fret. And then you move on to your G, which is 2nd finger, 6th string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger, 1st string, 3rd fret, and then 1st finger, 4th string, 2nd fret. So 3rd finger, 3rd string, 3rd finger, 6th string, 3rd fret. I'll get that right. 1st string, 3rd string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, and then 4th string, 2nd fret, 1st finger, and that's 6 down. Those are the chords for all the verses. There is no alteration in that order. So now that you know the chords for the verses, to play the actual song, you got to take your capo down and put it on the 4th fret. So every second capo on every second fret is half a step, so that would be a full step up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If not, correct me. And then you place. All right. This is a really simple strum pattern. It's how I play. I don't know if it's the right. It's just how I hear it. So you play. First is your C major chord. So you take your C major chord. You pluck your bass. So your 5th string, and then 4 down. So you don't down, up, and then 4, 3rd down, up. The reason you do that is because it sounds like there's 2 guitars in the background when you pluck the bass. A lot of folk and country singers do that. A lot of people use a walking bass. Johnny Cash was famous for it. So C, E, so bass is your 6, back to 4, and then since it's your F, it's a 4-string chord, so your bass is your 4th, but you don't go down up. The reason for that is because you're playing the F and the E in the same measure, so it's bass, so you do bass down, E minor down. It might take some time to do that quickly and on time, but that's how it goes. And then you go to your D minor chord, play your bass, which is your 4, down, up. With the 4-string chord, your second bass can also be your 5th string, a string higher or string lower, and then 4 down, or it could be 4 down, up, 3 down, up. I do 4 and then 5. I like the sound, it's all personal preference for how you, when different chords have different alterations, how you play it, or for the 4-string chords on walking bass, 5 or 3. And then you go to your G, and G is bass is your 6, back to 4, and then back to F, but this time you play the full measure with just the F. So 4, 5, and then you play the C major chord again, but you play it twice, so it's, and then that leads you into the intro. So the second part altogether sounds like. I'll sing the first verse first, and then I'll show you what the chorus is like. The chorus is pretty simple, but that way I don't explain the chorus and then you forget what it is when you go to the song. So it goes. So we just play the intro. So the drunken clown still hanging around, he's playing the laughter. The drunken clown still hanging around, playing the laughter's all died down, and the tears you tried so hard to hide are flowing. The blind man with his knife in hand convinced himself that he understands. Still I wish him well, Miss Carousel, but I got to be a-going. And then you go to chorus. Chorus, you do your A minor, but instead of playing bass, I didn't explain the A minor. A minor is, if you want to, simply it's the E minor, but you move everything one over. So your fifth becomes your fourth, and your fourth becomes your third, and then you place your first finger on your second string, first fret. But I play it this way: down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Or you can do that, which is just down, 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 up, down, up. I do that. I prefer, this works well with a lot of songs, just the down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. But the chord verse has the verse will use two different chords that you're not used to. We'll get to the second one, but it's just A minor, E minor, back to A minor, back to E minor, back to E minor, A minor, back to E minor, and then you go from F chord, back to E minor, F chord, E minor, and then G chord, but you go down, up, and then you play your G7, which is third finger, sixth string, third fret, second finger, fifth string, second fret, and then first finger, first string, first fret. So it's just taking the C chord and moving your lower two, third and fourth finger over, lower a string. So it's so it's down, up on the G, and then you do the complete on the G7. So it's, that is the verse chorus. So it's, won't you come and get me when you're sure that you don't need me then? Stand outside your window. Messed up. Don't you? Stand outside your window. Won't you come and get me when you're sure that you don't need me then? Stand outside your window, proudly call your name. And that's the chorus. So so I guess we'll start from the beginning to play it all the way through. So it's, messed that up, and I play the second. So, peace sakes. pause, and then drunken clown still hanging round, playing the laughter's all died down, and the tears you tried so hard to hide are flowing. And a blind man with his knife in hand convinced himself that he understands. So I wish him well, Miss Carousel. I got to be a going. Won't you come and get me when you're sure that you don't need me then? Stand outside your window, proudly call your name. The lady's been told that all the gold is worth so much that it can't be so. No time to weep, she'll need to sleep tomorrow. She carries her face to the marketplace. She bets it on the opening race. She can ring her bells, Miss Carousel, but her singing brings me sorrow. Won't you come and get me when you're sure that you don't need me then? Stand outside your window, proudly call your name. It's always been done, every mother's son. Grown men never run, no time to weep. Always been told, every mother's son, grown men never run, so all they fight with all their might inside. I've always been told, every mother's son, always been told, every mother's son, grown men never run, so they fight with all their might. So they fight with all their might inside them. I know this, all their might inside them. Getting nervous. When that's been fought, they've all been taught. The trick is just not being caught. We give them hell, Miss Carousel. You're asking them to hide them. Won't you come and get me when you're sure that you don't need me then? Stand outside your window, proudly call your name. Well, the need arose, your eyes fell close, you clamped your finger around your nose. Would you say that's any way to judge him? You haven't got the authority to kill him in the first degree. Well, you feel compelled, Miss Carousel, have something to begrudge him. And this is when it becomes interesting, because you don't play the chorus. You don't sing the chorus. Instead, you just play the chords to the chorus. Sorry for the not knowing the lyrics earlier and having to run through my head, getting nervous, forgetting stuff. So it's same thing as the verse. So it's just same, but chorus. So but you do play the full G chord. And then once that's done, you move on to the next verse, which is on a velvet beach far beneath the reach of those who come to pry and preach, the natural man try to stand. I keep messing that up. Natural man that tried to stand is falling. How long will it be before he sees he own his legs but his mind is free? Only you can tell, Miss Carousel, long that he'll be crawling. Won't you come and get me when you're sure that you don't need me then? Stand outside your window, proudly call your name. castle wall that has grown so tall. Ah, on a on the castle wall that has grown so tall, it seems. On the castle wall that has grown so tall, seems there ain't no hope at all, even though you stop. Try for breathing, breathing. I ain't gonna try to make you cry. Teardrops couldn't hide your eyes, and so bid you well, Miss Carousel. But I got to be a going. It's been swell, Miss Carousel. I got to be a going. Won't you come and get me when you're sure that you don't need me then? Stand outside your window, proud to call your name. And you repeat the chorus for 5 parts. I'm just frustrated with myself on not knowing the lyrics. I ran through it before to make sure I knew them. But that is the song. I guess take the pauses as a time to see what I learn the different verses, parts of the verses. Uh, good evening or good morning wherever you are when you're watching this.